Welcome to Rewatch First Watch Side Key. Keep your hands off Eizouken. I'm your rewatcher, KeybladeSpirit, and this is...
And I'm Lumia, a first watcher, because it's my first time watching Eizouken.
Yes. Since you're the first watcher, why don't you give your thoughts first?
So I knew this show was about anime going into it, or at least making anime to a degree.
Mm-hmm.
So with that topic in mind, I was already expecting that to go in that direction. Okay. And I really like how we see the main girl. I don't remember her name, unfortunately. I thought she just literally would be Eizouken, and I'm sad none of the characters are Eizouken.
Yeah, main girl is Asakusa. Or Asakusa.
Asakusa, she's cool. She's great. I like her a lot. I like this, like seeing how she got really into anime, just being obsessed with the idea of just adventure as a concept.
Yeah, she sees Future Boy Conan and is immediately enthralled. But even before then, we know she just wants to go out and explore.
And she realized the ultimate adventure was the adventure of art.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I really like that little sequence of like her kid drawings of an adventure. I liked all the impressionistic sounds of swish, zer, swoon, etc.
Yeah, all of that is
literally mouth sounds.
Yeah.
I realized it was amazing. Yeah, I realized the show was amazing when I heard cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Yeah.
Incredible. Literally best part of the episode.
I think there are several much better parts.
In this episode? I don't know, my man. Have you seen her climbing that up that ladder? That was adorable. That was cute.
It was adorable.
It expressed so much better character. I don't need anything else because that was all confirmed by that moment.
Yeah, and
I think she's the dork weeb.
She is the dork weeb, absolutely.
Yep. I like the greedy girl who I thought was the main character from all the advertisement.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So I was a little sad that she's not the main girl because she is best girl.
Okay.
This is where I take my foot and I stab my flag into the ground.
Yeah. You said it was Kanamori?
Yeah, the greedy girl with the really cool smile.
Yeah, her. She's awesome.
Literally the best smile ever. I love all the character designs here. They all look distinct from each other.
Yeah.
Thus being the weirdest group of three girls I've ever seen.
Oh, absolutely. And as you go forward, they get to be kind of as good as the K-On! Girls, even.
Oh wow, that's some high praise.
Yeah,
I'll look forward to that.
Yeah. And the story isn't even over yet, so you've got a lot to look forward to.
I am looking forward. I am curious to see if they're going to go the Gainax route and make a short, weird fan thing in while they're at high school, even though that was during when the Gainax boys were at college. Yeah. I don't know. I was getting a lot of Gainax vibes from them as a group.
It seems like they are very based on what Gainax originally was.
Yeah, being a group of weirdos who just made an anime. So I am excited to see if they go that route or if they just like fuck around the entire time. I'm fine either way, honestly. I like the personalities enough to be invested for a whole. This show's like 12 episodes long, right?
Yep, 12 episodes.
Yeah, I could see myself being here for at least 24.
Yeah, absolutely.
This was a good first episode, though, in terms of getting me excited for where the show's going.
Yeah.
I put it up with, in terms of like getting me invested immediately, up there with FMA 2003.
Yeah, you mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, because I think that's like a really good standard of like what a good first episode is. Yeah. Obviously, in that case for shonen, but it just introduces you to the cast, the character, to the main characters, what the deal is, what the gimmicks are.
Yeah,
that's why I like that episode a lot. So in this episode, I feel did the same. It's gonna be hard to say until I see the rest of the show, of course.
Yeah, and you also get a really good sense of the setting and how it's it is a city that we can kind of relate to, but not really. It's clearly a weird city.
I hope we learn if we ever meet the city planner for this place, because it's so over the top and weird and dumb at places.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil too much, but I think in the second episode we get to see the inside of the school, and some of the rooms are really weird applications of other rooms repurposed as really mundane school rooms.
Did the animators just get like told, hey, let's just make the weirdest world ever? I love it. I love it when they go all out. I got some Aria vibes through the world design.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. In the sense that it's like a city on water, which isn't, unique to Aria, but it made me think of it.
Yeah.
So Aria is a lot more focused on the world, so I'm not sure if Eizouken will follow that.
Yeah, Eizouken doesn't really focus on the world, but they do get to explore it a lot, and we see a lot of really interesting things.
All right. Well, I am excited to see more of the world, because all the background art is incredible and very stylized, very cool. It feels like how Hong Kong feels in Ghost in the Shell 1995, except cleaner and brighter.
Yeah.
And I love that set piece. That's like probably my favorite cityscape in anime.
Oh, so, cool.
Yeah, I have a lot of good vibes so far about this show. It's hard to say at the moment, but definitely really invested, really excited to see where it goes.
Yeah. One thing that I noticed immediately this time that I didn't really pick up on in the first time I watched this, at least I didn't pick up on this until like halfway through the series the first time I watched this, but here I know it's in the DNA right from the beginning. I got big Rugrats vibes from the imagination sequences.
Oh yeah, that didn't even occur to me.
Yeah, because it's pretty obvious to anybody who knows what Rugrats is.
I just haven't thought about Rugrats in literally forever.
A lot of people don't.
Huh. Yeah, definitely. I could definitely see that in the weird dragonfly sequence. I was just curious what was going on in the real world that entire time.
Yeah. I think the idea is just that they're, like, in the real world, they're just discussing it and workshopping ideas and stuff, but then we get to see what they're actually imagining and how they're putting each other's ideas together.
I really like that. It reminds me of every time I've done collaboration with anyone.
Yeah.
Not to that extent, of course, where we're in a dragonfly, but inherently cool.
Yeah, it's obviously a pretty how can I put it? It's obviously a very impressionistic way of portraying that, and
yeah.
I
mean, I also like that the world is differently drawn in that entire thing. It is very sketchy, hence because the ideas are still being fleshed out as they are talking.
Yeah.
Until the very end of the entire sequence when it's fully rendered and textured and colored, meaning they've finalized their designs in a sense. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, that was cool. And on kind of that same note, you mentioned much earlier that you really liked the earlier sequence where it was going through Asakusa's drawings from when she was a child.
Yeah, I really like it in anime whenever it's animated in a different style. And that was literally just of like a sixth grader's drawings, hence it being really, really cool to see that animated.
Yeah, and once we get more toward the end of the episode with the big dragonfly sequence, it's really cool seeing how her art evolved as she continued to draw.
Oh, when we saw her sketchbook, I was already impressed by her improvement.
Yeah.
Of course, she'd obviously been working at it every day for a long period of time.
Yeah.
but it shows her dedication. I was scared that the rich girl, her art was gonna be bad. I thought that was where they were gonna take it, and then no, she's also just like this extremely good artist.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be cool. And I do appreciate that the main character is not a character designer, but is in fact a background designer, world builder. That's
Yeah.
I bet that makes a lot of people who do that feel very good, since they're rarely in the spotlight.
Yeah. Later in the series, we kind of see she becomes the director of their productions.
I was kind of hoping it would be Funny Smile Girl would become the director.
Oh no, she's the producer.
Oh God.
She's all about managing their money and time and figuring out and convincing them to use shortcuts that they...
You're reminding me of my producer now, and it's scaring me.
You'll probably find a lot of people who are like this.
Producers are the scariest people in the world. This is what I've learned from working with one.
Yeah, and Kanamori is particularly scary, but still, she's really lovable.
I'm excited. Producer, if you're watching this for some reason, I don't hate you. You just scare me. I don't want to say your name, but you do scare me. So, I love you, but I also hate you.
Yeah.
There's no way there she's gonna find this.
Oh, definitely not. Unless you show it to her.
I don't think anyone knows I do this. Besides you and our 2 subscribers. That's right, 2 subscribers! Woo!
Yeah, this is our 2 subscriber special, so... 2.
I hope you're excited, because I'm excited. Thanks for subscribing. Like the video.
Yes. And share it if you can. If you can afford to lose friends over sharing this.
Yes, if you hate your friends that much, send it to them. I plan to send it to some friends I hate.
Yes. Absolutely. And with that, this seems like a good place to leave off. So,
see you next time.
Yes, next Tuesday is going to be the second episode of Side Star, in which we will discuss episode 2 of Gunbuster.
Because we all know Gunbuster is the better show of the 2.